Bonjour à nouveau, Year 3, bonjour les enfants, c'est Madame Dale. Alors aujourd'hui, so today we are going to learn about prepositions in French, exactly position words. But first of all, let's just revise the numbers to 30. Okay, a bit of a revision. So last week we learned in French the numbers to 30. Now what we're going to do is do this little activity together. Okay, so no need to write anything or to print anything out. What I want you to do is to try to guess the missing number. Okay, now my first line, I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. Oh, I have 3 missing numbers on this line. Can you guess which numbers they are? Correct. The first one is 4. The second one is 7. And the last one is 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second line. I have a gap and 22, 22, 23, 24 and another little number missing. Which one are they? Can you guess? That's right. Our first one is 21. 21, 21. Can you remember we put the word et between? And our last one is 25. 25, which is 25. So now we have 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let's move on to our third line. I have 18, 19, a gap, 21, a gap, 23. Have a little think, which numbers are missing? You are spot on. The first number missing is 20. And the second number missing is 22. So now we have 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Now we're moving on to the fourth line. Now I have 28, 29 and something missing. Have a think, what is missing? Exactly. We're moving on 10th, aren't we? We have 30, which is 30. So now we have 28, 29, 30. Excellent. And finally, on our fifth line, we have 12, gap, 14, gap, 16, gap, 18. What are the numbers missing? Have a think. Exactly. The first one is 13. And the second one is 15. And finally, the last number is 17. So now we have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Excellent. Okay, let's move on to our learning objective. So today we are going to learn about prepositions in French. Prepositions. So what's a preposition? What are they? Can you think? They can be location words. So tell us where something is in relation to something else. Tu peux me donner un exemple en anglais? Can you think of an example in English? Looking at the picture, for example. That's right, behind, under, or on are prepositions in English. So the preposition in English would be the same preposition in French. Okay, so again, there are lots of different prepositions in English and in French. But today we are going to concentrate on the location words. Okay, so sur in French means on. Sous in French means under. Devant in French means in front of. Derrière in French means behind. À côté de in French means next to. And finally, entre in French means between. I'm going to read them again in French aloud. Just listen carefully to the pronunciation. Okay? Sur, sous, devant, derrière, à côté de, entre. Can you have a go at saying them yourself? Okay. Now, this is Harry. Okay, in French, this is Harry. In French, if you remember, the H is always silent, isn't it? That's why you would say Harry, not Harry. Okay, so où est Harry? Where is Harry? Right. It's showing us that Harry is on the bed. So in French, you would say Harry est sur le lit. Harry is on the bed. Le lit is the bed. Où est Harry? Harry est sous la table. Harry est sous la table. Harry is under the table. Harry est devant la télé. Harry est devant la télé. Harry is in front of the television. Harry est derrière la porte. Harry est derrière la porte. Harry is behind the door. Harry est à côté de la fenêtre. Harry est à côté de la fenêtre. Harry is next to the window. Harry est entre l'armoire et la lampe. Harry est entre l'armoire et la lampe. So Harry is between the wardrobe and the lamp. Now, let's put it into practice. This is your activity for next week. So what I want you to do is to have a look at each picture. Look where the mouse is on each picture. Then you fill in the correct word for each one. So you need to choose from the preposition underneath, which are à côté de, which is next to, derrière, which is behind, devant, which is in front of, sous, which is under, and sur, which is on. So you will find this activity on words as well. If you can't, send it to me for next week when you've completed your activity. À bientôt les enfants. Au revoir.